The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards. Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Right back to Irving. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Kings! Hey, alert 33.
They go play action with Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Ready.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try. Come out aggressive on the ensuing possession. Strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense. Pursuit. 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. 17 yards that time for number 17.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Go.
They'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Trap 60. Come on. Hit.
On 1st down, Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Check, Panther. 18 Rattler, 19 Lion.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Washington.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is
And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They send Evans in motion.
What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33.
On second down, Baker. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Good. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch one.
Mayfield to throw. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Good.
On fourth down, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. They send Evans in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
Run, run, run. Hurry, hurry. Done.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
70. 79 Broncos.
On second down, it's Daniels. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it, and the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Run, run, run. point it right, point it right. Hurry!
They send Evans in motion.
King. That.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead. And we get you across the state to Orlando and check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Daniels now on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Down the sideline, inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They'll go again here with Irving. Open space inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run with White. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And in motion is Brown. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center. The nose tackle. He's big. He's strong. He takes up the entire middle of the defense. And that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first.
From the set. Go check. Go check. Let's go now.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
18, pioneer. Go.
Daniels now going to look to throw.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here's Irving, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
Alert, alert!
They face second down and 7.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hurry, hurry!
They'll run it. It's Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Hurry, hurry!
Tight end going in motion here. On the ground, it's Irving. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one, no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On 1st down, Daniels. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Throwing is Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Buccaneers. Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Now Wilson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go.
Fields throwing again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go. Delta. Sit high.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
Here we go, son. Go.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Don't jump. Ready? Out. Let's go. Right.
Now Fields. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
Watch right. 11.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Right.
Now it's Fields. Austin is there and brings in another one. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Hey, Ken. Right.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That's caught at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Let's go Alpha right here.
Now here's Fields on the sneak. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now here's Fields on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Mayfield now. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Now he's flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds without getting rid of it. A big, big loss there. And it goes down as a sack as well. A huge loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry. Up.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. He's to the 15. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room. It translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressive. Here's a diving catch right side. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Run. King.
Throwing, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. To throw, Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now Mayfield. This is Shepard on the catch. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield. And get
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching me. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Here's Fields. Open man. There's Darnell Washington. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
11 yards there, just like last play.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. You got a mini base, right?
Play action. It's Fields.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Let's go.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here's Baker.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Mayfield.
It's hauled in by Shepard.
And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So we're back to a one-score game, and now you figure we'll likely see an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only got the one timeout remaining, so I think they've got to take a chance at getting the ball back.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.